Hey guys, so apparently a video popped up on my algorithm that was a DK Oldies video in regards to the owner. This video was done by a YouTuber that I've never heard of before called Heckin' Steve, and he just did a commentary on one of their older videos. And the owner is a bit of a punk. In fact, he's really a massive jerk. Just take a look at how he treats this one freaking coworker. It will just blow your mind how absolutely narcissistic he is and how he just does not care about his employer's health or their productivity.
It's there. Rich puts boxes where he pleases.
So he puts them. This is your area, though, right?
Yeah, that doesn't mean I have complete control. Xbox 360. Right?
Let's see.
So you want some?
You got your Xbox
some
360
stuff?
Yeah.
Because you told me to do this yesterday.
Okay.
So, yeah, you do it. You want to talk to me?
You're the only one interesting here, Anthony.
I know.
He said that with an earshot of the other guy.
That's why you're a podcast star.
That's right.
This game, what?
This game is I bought this game for like $3.
Why are you so angry about it, though? Like, why are you so angry?
What makes you think I'm angry?
Well, you have like an angry tone to your voice.
Because I got a lot of stuff to do. Can you see?
You're
this place?
stressed.
I am just not shocked at all. Sounds like the type of owner who would make a company like this. He doesn't really give a care about his employees. He doesn't care about overcharging people. He's just there to make a profit, and that's it. That's all he's there for. I know next to nothing about the retro gaming scene or the ecosystem of buying retro consoles and such, but I am a retro gamer. Emulation, but still retro gaming. And as a retro gamer myself, this would just cheese me off having a boss like this. He's trying to do his job. You're hounding him about boxes that he didn't even put in his workspace there. Instead of telling the employee who put the boxes there, hey, move your crap, you harass the employee that didn't even put it there. I'm like, why? Why are you getting cheesed off this employee? And then why are you forcing this employee to tap dance for you for video content? I mean, good lord. Say what you will about Joey. At least he's a lot more interesting than the owner. Um But it's like this poor employee just looks defeated every time the owner comes near him. It is so demoralizing having a boss just stand over you. And you know for a fact you can't say anything, you can't do anything, because if you do, your job is gone. It's shot. All because this fat neckbeard, again, rich coming from me, but this fat neckbeard is just absolutely ruining his employees' morale. There's no incentive to come to work. There's no morale boost to come to work. You're just working your backside off for minimum wage, and it's sad, sick, and disgusting. I mean, does this really look like the guy who you would want to work under? This dude looks slimy. He looks sleazy. He made this employee come on a podcast multiple times, and the employee clearly didn't want to be there. But you have to do what your boss says, you get paid for it, whatever. But still, you can tell that the employee just doesn't want anything to do with his boss. See, for me, I want to work at a place where I want to speak to my boss, where I want to talk to my boss. I want to feel comfortable around my boss, understanding what's going on in the business and the company so I can do my job better. This dude, Mr. Steinman, doesn't seem to want anything to do with his employees except harass them. And that's not cool. That is so not cool. So as we learn more about this company, how, yes, it's overcharging people. They have stacks and stacks of Mario 3 cards, which Mario 3 is not a very easy game to come by. And he cleared out the eBay stock. According to Heck and Steve, that's exactly what Drew Steinman said he was doing in the first place. He said it in one of the podcasts that they literally just cleared out a whole eBay store. And that ruins it for the people who want to get a good deal on freaking Mario 3. Jacks up the price, and then boom. They get a pretty penny for a game that is way overcharged. And again, if it was just overcharged, that would be one thing. But you don't refurbish your crap. And since you don't refurbish any of your crap, that's where we have an issue with the pricing. And I feel like I have to say this in every DK Oldies video I make, because I need to make sure that people understand if these were just overpriced games, we'd say, oh, that's morally wrong, and be done with it. We wouldn't be making video after video after video on DK Oldies. We wouldn't be constantly talking about this company. But no, it is the fact that these prices are so astronomically high, on top of not being even looked at, unless you are backed into a corner and you have to look at it, like a rattle or something, as said with the former employee of DK Oldies when he spoke to Jacob R. This company is just morally bankrupt. It's morally bankrupt. And I'm not blaming the employees. I'm blaming the owner. The owner is the final say. The owner is in charge of all of this. And he wants to be cocky and arrogant and say that we're just jealous of his success. No, we're not. We most certainly are not. And your legions of fanboys, which I've never seen any game store, even a game store that's super beloved, have its own groupies, its own fanboys. But DK Oldies does. DK Oldies has their own fan base. They have their own groupies. They have their own everything. And I'm like, why? Why are you this obsessed with DK Oldies? And I'm not saying don't be a fan of a company. You can most certainly be a fan of a company. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. But what I am saying is, like, why are you this obsessed with a company that sells old video games? And a company that not only sells old video games, but overcharges for old video games. And you know they overcharge for old video games because you can clearly go to any eBay seller, any other retro gaming company, and find these games a lot cheaper. Even a more expensive company like Lukey Games, which is a competitor to DK Oldies, they even have their games listed at a more appropriate price than DK Oldies ever will. And so, for me, it's along the lines of, how can you defend a scumbag company? How can you defend a guy willing to rip people off for profit? And he doesn't even clean the videos. If you look at Retro Gaming Guy's newest video at the time of this recording, where he says this is the craziest N64 review he's ever seen. You'll see that even in the video itself, there's dust on the console. There is caked on dust on the N64 console. And the guy says, oh, it looks okay. It's fine. This is totally okay.
Why am I getting... Look where he just ran his finger. He literally just ran... Let's go back. He literally just wiped all that off. Didn't even react to it.
Looks like it's in good condition.
No.
Yeah. Not really a lot of stuff on the surface.
Oh my god. Somebody get Stevie Wonder his glasses.
Let me do a quick little...
Dude.
So, he's like, it's in good condition. Like, no, my guy, it's not in good condition. In no way is it in good condition. It's in bad condition. If you were able to wipe off a thick layer of dust, that is bad condition, dude. Good lord. But, yeah, this company's just disgustingly scammy. like disgustingly scammy. So I wanted to point that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do all the things that you do at the end of a video. This is Gabe of Radio Blobfish signing off, saying take care and God bless. And remember to be good to one another, because there's too much bad in the world. Bye, guys.